However, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. There's no other artist out there like Weird Al Yankovic, and there's no other rock biopic like Weird, the Al Yankovic Story. It's now streaming on the Roku channel, and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. It's said early on that life is like a parody of your favorite song. Now, this comes from the movie's narrator in that super serious, in a world voice. Now, right then and there, director Eric Appel sets the tone for this movie. We see a young Al Yankovic listening to Dr. Demento on the radio, and he's played by Rainn Wilson. He's got a Mad Magazine poster on his wall, and his world changes when a traveling salesman gives him his first accordion. Now, he has to keep it a secret from his tough, forceful, and conservative dad. Now, as an adult, he's played by Danielle Radcliffe, and he's encouraged by his buddies to write songs. Now, as he's making sandwiches, the song My Sharona comes on the radio, and the lyrics to My Bologna come out, flowing out of him. The song becomes a huge hit, leading to more songs, a massive career, a relationship with Madonna, who's played by Evan Rachel Wood, and a dangerous run-in with Pablo Escobar, who's played by Arturo Castro. You may be thinking to yourself, did that all happen to Weird Al Yankovic? And the answer is no. This is produced by the humor site Funny or Die, and much like a Weird Al song, this movie is a complete parody of Yankovic's life and that of rock and roll biopics. Yankovic co-wrote it with director Eric Appel, and their collaboration just hits all the right notes in how it reflects Weird Al's life and music. Yankovic actually has a small supporting role in the movie as a music executive. The direction and the acting is so over the top on purpose, as it's set in this world where accordion music is that of the devil, and teens can be arrested if they attend a polka party. I've often criticized biopics when it feels like it's just the artist Wikipedia page on screen with no real insight. And this film offers no real insight, and yet it works so well given that it just takes a completely different approach. Similar to how Rocketman used a traditional song and dance musical to tell Elton John's life. You don't need to be a fan of Weird Al to just have fun with this movie, as it sets out to just make the audience laugh every step of the way. There's a pool party scene very similar to what we saw in Boogie Nights that has Weird Al coming face to face with Andy Warhol, Salvador Dali, Pee Wee Herman, Wolfman Jack, Tiny Tim, and even more. There are so many cameos in this movie, and the notion that many are just doing impressions of their counterparts is just fine. Evan Rachel Wood plays Madonna, latching on to that breathy, flirty voice as she seduces Weird Al, hoping that he parodies one of her songs. Again, that's all fabricated, as he has said that they've only met once in real life. Another reason why Weird works so well is that Danielle Radcliffe just fully commits to the zany and yet grounded performance as Weird Al. It's really finely calibrated in what you'd expect for someone playing Weird Al in this kind of biopic. Now, what would a biopic be without the music? Weird Al fans will hear some of his classic hits like Eat It and Amish Paradise, but you'll find a new approach to how they introduce and treat some of those songs. Weird, the Al Yankovic Story is perfect for anyone that just wants a silly, easy, good time. It's streaming on the Roku channel, which is quite easy to find. You can just download the app and watch the movie through there. It is an ad-based service, so you will watch a ton of commercials throughout the movie, which I think does get in the way of the overall flow of the story. But I'm giving Weird, the Al Yankovic Story 4 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I'd love it if you'd click that subscribe button. I'd love to hear from you too. What is your favorite Weird Al song? Leave me a comment on YouTube or follow me on social media at Paul's Movie Trip on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. So leave me a comment and then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of Weird, the Al Yankovic Story. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.